Today, our spotlight is on Killian Hayes, the youngest talent from the Detroit Pistons. We'll explore his journey, struggles, and the burning question on everyone's mind: how bad is Killian Hayes actually? In 2020, the Detroit Pistons faced a pivotal moment in their quest for a basketball savior. With the 7th pick in the NBA draft, they chose Killian Hayes, a French-American point guard with dreams as big as the Motor City itself. But was this gamble worth taking? Let's dissect. Killian Hayes' journey from Lakeland, Florida to the heart of Detroit's basketball scene is anything but conventional. Born into a basketball-centric family, with his father Darren Hayes having made a mark in the American Basketball Association, Killian had a lineage to uphold. However, instead of following the well-trodden path of high school and college ball in the USA, Hayes opted for a distinctive route. Influenced by his father's experience in the French League, the decision to relocate to Chartres, France proved to be a pivotal moment in Hayes' basketball development. Choosing to stay close to his father's roots, he immersed himself in the European basketball culture. This unique environment allowed him to hone his skills and absorb the nuances of the game in a way that differed significantly from the American basketball system. Staying in France, Hayes found himself playing for the youth team of Charlotte Basketball, a club with sentimental value as it was once his father's stomping ground. This early exposure to more seasoned players provided a crucible for his talents. Surrounded by athletes with more experience, the young Hayes was forced to adapt and grow, setting the stage for what would become a remarkable journey in the world of basketball. By the age of 15, Hayes was not just navigating the French basketball landscape, he was making waves in the French under-21 league. This early success was a testament to his adaptability and skill set, showcasing that his decision to embrace an unconventional path was not just a detour, but a strategic choice that would shape his trajectory in the sport. Killian Hayes' unconventional journey from Lakeland to Detroit is a narrative of choices made against the current, a tale of a young player carving his path in a way that defied expectations. Little did he know that these early decisions would lay the foundation for a career that would eventually land him in the spotlight of the NBA draft. In 2016, the basketball world witnessed the emergence of a prodigious talent when 15-year-old Killian Hayes donned the jersey for Espoirs Charlotte in the French under-21 league. Despite being significantly younger than his competitors, Hayes showcased an array of skills that belied his age. Averaging near 5 points and over 2 assists per game, he quickly became a standout player, catching the attention of scouts and basketball enthusiasts alike. His early success not only spoke volumes about his individual capabilities, but also hinted at a promising future in the sport. The following season, during 2017-18, Hayes took a monumental leap in his basketball journey. At just 16 years old, he achieved the remarkable feat of becoming the league's regular season MVP. This accolade was a testament to his rapid growth, on-court intelligence, and ability to make a significant impact despite his youth. The French under-21 league served as a proving ground for Hayes, setting the stage for his transition from a promising prospect to a player destined for the professional league. Having conquered the junior ranks, Killian Hayes faced the next challenge on his ascent to basketball stardom, the leap to professionalism. In a pivotal move, he secured a professional contract with Russia Farm Ulm in the highly competitive German basketball Bundesliga. This transition from youth to senior basketball was a crucial juncture in Hayes' career, demanding not only talent but also adaptability and resilience. In his debut game for Russia Farm Ulm, Hayes left an indelible mark, scoring 15 points and delivering 6 assists. The seamless integration into the professional ranks highlighted his readiness for the challenges that awaited him. Playing against seasoned competitors in the Bundesliga, Hayes continued to display the skills that had generated attention during his junior career. This phase not only solidified his status as a rising star but also fueled the anticipation surrounding his inevitable entry into the grand stage of the NBA. The culmination of Hayes' journey through the European League came in 2020 when he entered the NBA draft. The Detroit Pistons, holding the 7th overall pick, made a calculated gamble by selecting Hayes to be part of their roster. This decision triggered mixed reactions, as other notable guards like Tyrese Haliburton and Tyrese Maxey were still available for the taking. The selection of Hayes brought about inevitable comparisons with another overseas sensation, LaMelo Ball, who had made waves in the NBL in Australia. Detroit's decision to invest in Hayes hinted at their belief in his potential to make an impact at the highest level of professional basketball. The draft marked the beginning of a new chapter for Hayes, transitioning from the European basketball scene to the rigorous and demanding landscape of the NBA. Hayes' journey from the French under-21 league to the NBA draft reflected not just his individual growth but also the evolution of a player who had navigated different basketball ecosystems, each contributing to the development of a skill set that would be put to the ultimate test in the competitive environment of the National Basketball Association. However, Hayes' entry into the NBA wasn't as smooth as anticipated. The intensity of the league caught him off guard, and his struggles were evident. Shooting inefficiencies, high turnovers, and a season-halting hip injury in January defined his rookie year. By the end, he averaged 6.8 points, 5.3 assists, 2.7 rebounds, and 1 steal per game, facing scrutiny for shooting below 28% from 3 and under 40% from 2. The following season saw Hayes making adjustments. He played most of the Pistons' games, cutting down on turnovers and improving his field goal percentage. However, the three-point shooting remained lackluster, hovering just over 26% despite career highs of over 10 points and 6 assists per game. The Pistons continued to struggle, raising question about Hayes' impact. Fast forward to the present, and Hayes is navigating his 4th NBA season. In 25 games, he's averaging 9 points, 4.4 assists, and 3 rebounds, showcasing a 43% field goal percentage and over 30% from 3. But here's the kicker. The Pistons haven't won a game in 29 tries. Is this a consequence of tanking, or do the Pistons simply lack the winning formula? Now let's dive into the heart of the matter. Just how bad is Killian Hayes actually? To answer this, we need to dissect his game. Despite a shaky start, Hayes has shown signs of improved decision-making, taking better shots and displaying better ball control. He's gradually adapting to the NBA's intensity. However, his three-point shooting remains a concern, an area that demands considerable refinement in the modern NBA landscape. Defensively, Hayes is a willing contributor, but he's yet to establish himself as an elite defender. While his efforts are commendable, he falls into the category of an average defender at best. Given time and experience, there's potential for growth in this aspect of his game. One undeniable strength in Hayes' arsenal is his passing ability. Compared to his draft class peers, his playmaking skill stands out. This attribute has the potential to elevate him to a valuable asset on any team. A critical aspect of any player's performance is their efficiency on the court. Unfortunately for Hayes, this is where the alarm bells start ringing. In the 2022-23 season, he boasted the worst true shooting percentage in the NBA at 45.5%. To put this into perspective, the second worst was significantly higher at 49.4%, highlighting the glaring inefficiency in Hayes' game. As the Pistons continue to struggle, a pertinent question arises. Why does Killian Hayes still have a starting role with significant minutes? Some argue it's tanking, while others question the front office's decision-making. Hayes at this stage seems more suited for a 10-minute per game bench role rather than a starter on the worst team in the NBA. At just 22-year-old, Hayes stands at a crucial juncture in his career. The next couple of years will undoubtedly shape his trajectory in the NBA. Can he elevate his game, proving the doubters wrong, or will we witness him making a detour to the G League? In conclusion, labeling Killian Hayes as a terrible player would be premature. Despite a challenging start, he has showcased glimpses of improvement. However, his journey has been far from what Pistons fans expected from a lottery pick. Next chapters in his NBA story will unravel the true potential of this young talent. How bad is Killian Hayes actually? It's a question without a definitive answer. He's not the worst player in the NBA, but his performance doesn't align with the expectations set by his draft position. The Pistons, in the midst of a rebuild, face tough decisions regarding Hayes' role and future with the team. As we await the unfolding chapter of Killian Hayes' career, one thing is certain: the journey is just as captivating as the destination. Thanks for tuning in. Share your thoughts on Killian Hayes in the comments below, and until next time, keep the love for the game alive.